Hi you guys, welcome back to my space on the internet. It's a pleasure to be back. The last time we talked I was pretty down. Matter of fact, I released a video about Carly Russell because I wanted to get that out in the open and just be done with it. So go check that video out on my TikTok. Listen, I've tried to record this video 3 times. I can't lie, trying to come back has been difficult mentally. I haven't liked the way my skin has looked. I haven't liked the way my teeth are looking. Like, my teeth just changed overnight. Baby, they've been like this. My skin has been oily. It is what it is. I don't know why I'm acting brand new or not confident. Oh, that's so cute. Looks like father and son about to toss the football. That just made me so happy. And they're black enough. Yeah. Okay, anyway. So I've been a little like, can I do this? And I'm going to do this, point blank, period. So I pulled myself out of my pity party, and I can give some of the methods that I used at the end of this video. Or better yet, let me talk about it now. I watched tarot readings, and then I started reading books again. And one tarot reading is particular spoke directly to my situation. They almost always do. And it really helped. And essentially the reader was like, you know, Spirit is saying that pity doesn't look good on you, and you've never allowed yourself to be a victim. If you didn't want something, you decided you weren't gonna have it, and you moved in that direction. And I was like, but I'm hurt, and I didn't, and it was a lot, but it's true. And then I started reading, and my intuition, when I went to go pick up this book, I didn't know that I was gonna grab the book. I didn't know what I was looking for. I literally walked directly up to the shelf, grabbed the book, read the summary, took it home, and it was talking about me. And just the way that the main character was able to persevere. Matter of fact, it's a cliffhanger because it's a part of a series. So, but just before she was getting ready to meet her main, like, not an enemy, I guess you would say, yeah, she changed her heart. She changed her, like, her perception of herself, her perception of the situation. She was like, nah. Like, the answer is really nah. Like, if I'm gonna go through this, I'm gonna go through this the way that I want to. And y'all, the whole time I was in my pity party, the whole time I was hurting, the whole time I was like really just down and out because I just been rear-ended and my whole body hurt, and the treatment that I was given at the hospital to trying to find help, it just was ass backwards. It was awful. It had been raining. It had been raining the entire time. And that was my spiritual family. Mama Yemaya, my ancestors, my angels, everybody just talking to me as I'm crying, as I'm kneeling down, as I'm like down and out, letting me know that they were right by my side. You be thinking that you're alone, and I promise you, you're not alone. I promise you're not alone. And as soon as I read that story, I heard that tarot reading, and she'd be giving it straight, cut, dry. And then there's some other tarot readers that give in the word in that as well. I just saw 333 on the timer. Listen, the next morning I was like, we about to get put in that action. We about to put in that action. Not that I hadn't been, you know, doing the best that I could to take care of myself up until that point, but I was like, we doing some stuff that's been on our list tomorrow in the morning. And that's what we did. And y'all, the sun is out. Today is that day that I'm talking about, where we getting up. Today is that day for me. And the sun is out. I've been having a good damn day. I've gotten so many compliments today. So many people just like, wow, you're beautiful. Wow, you're radiant. Like when you crossed the corner or crossed my path, all I could say was wow. Like, that's literally what somebody told me today. Someone else was like, oh my gosh, I love your hair. And it's just been great. It's been a great day. I got a majority of my errands done, and those that aren't finished, they're gonna get finished after this video. Yeah, so I changed my perception and my body. Let me talk about my body too. So I woke up this morning like invigorated. So the pain literally, it went from being like this big to like this big, and we can work with this big. We can work with this big. I don't even want to, like, you know what I'm saying? I walked up and down some stairs today. Your girl wasn't running, but she was able to keep pace. She wasn't limping through the store. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's been a good day. Like, my body realized that, oh, we're needed now. And that's something that was talked about in the book. I'm gonna tell you what the series is once I finish it. It's like, once your brain realizes, your body realizes that you're needed, or your brain understands that your body is needed, your body will respond to your brain and get active. So the pain is not completely gone. I am gonna have to take some pain medicine when I get home, but you know what I'm saying? We getting there. Like, we getting there. So I'm so happy to be back. Let me get this word to you really quickly. I don't do the best when reading and trying to get my point across, so I've read it like 2 or 3 times, and then if I need to reread something and then explain it, I'll do that. I might even like cut out the parts where I'm reading. Anyway, here we go. So with the rising of the melanated people, those that fall under the term Black, Negro, brown skin, dark brown, melanated people who have been put under suffering because of the color of their skin, which we know it's something deeper than that. Once we have risen, the rest of the world shall rise. And let me explain what I mean by that. When we finally decide to face ourselves in the mirror, look directly at the problems that we have created as a society, as a people, as a community, and going down the whole chain. Once we finally face ourselves and we finally look in the dark, we sit in the dark and we're not scared of what we see, or even though we are scared of what we see, we still decide to make a change, the rest of the world will change. The rest of the world will rise. We shall rise no matter what. And whether you exist in the new dimension or in the new world, to see it is up to you. So many of us are going to harden our hearts like Pharaoh did in Egypt when it was time for the people to be let go and the abuse to stop, the wickedness to stop. You can read it in scripture that Pharaoh's heart was hardened. And many people will follow in that path. Many people, not just clear people, but I mean clear across all categories. Maybe even some melanated people will harden their hearts and will not be able to let go of this old dimension. This old dimension lives and runs on the suffering and the pain of others. The energy, physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, of others. And in this new world that we are birthing, that way of functioning will not exist. It will not, cannot exist. And so that's why you see so many immediate justifications happening. The brother who decided to put his hands on somebody in a restaurant, which is beating this poor woman down, he met his justification, his retribution in that moment. There was no, the police got to find them, we didn't find him, months go on, we drop the situation. No, it's happening quickly in this time. So I need us to get in the brain space, in the mental capacity, and in the heart space of being able to unlearn and relearn what we know. For some, the weight of the dimensional transition, the vibrational strength just to exist in the new dimension or new world will be too much, and many will fall off. Many will not be able to calibrate to the new way of living. And what's so funny is all it is love. We're switching from hate, running off of hate, to love. And I mean love in its multifaceted, beautiful sense. But many people have been born and bred into it, literally, and they'll just fall off. They will not be able to handle it. Love is what will keep you here. It is the antidote that cures all evils, cures all diseases, heals all famines, and allows things to go and then come again each spring. What is so amazing is that no matter what, it will be televised. That saying, that is a good old saying that we have, that the revolution will not be televised. In this transition, it shall be televised. You will see it. Love isn't asking anymore. Please, please, please. It is showing at this point in time. Every empire that we know of built out of hate, greed, malice, even the ones that started with positive and pure intentions that fell into the demise of greed have fallen. The Empire of Solomon started so beautifully, so richly, and fell because of greed. That won't be happening again. And I still honor Solomon's story, Brother Solomon's story. We can learn so much from that story. So, we are choked up with based desires. That's what's been perpetuating in this realm. Just constant distractions. These debased desires of sex and this fake paper money and gluttony, eating until we pass out, we throw up, which all of those things, sometimes in a long time, sometimes in a short time, will cast you from this dimension in its already natural state. You out here having sex like crazy, you will suffer consequences. But somehow we've still been able to decorate sex as this amazing thing that should be happening with every and anybody. What? Gluttony. We've seen the consequences of eating until you throw up. Well, for one, you throw up. And two, your body literally starts to decay from the inside out. But yet we found a way to glorify it to where every other damn commercial we have is a burger, is a this, is a that. And if you go into our stores, this is where it gets wicked. If you go into our stores, the fruit and the salads and everything else is $20 damn. But that microwavable burger is only $3.99. What? You can't tell me that you're satisfied with this shit. The material things in which at any moment, if I decided to set flame to, would be destroyed. Everything that we are so addicted to, if we were to add fire to it, would be destroyed. Money, houses, cars, clothes, you name it. Phones, it would go. Purses, it would go. Shoes, it would go. Makeup, it would go. Chains, it would be a different shape. But all of these things are lower level based desires. Out here swapping spiritual hands when you lay with someone unsure of what color flame they hold within them. Baby. And what's really funny, here is the kicker. The people that are selling you these material things, they're just passing paper back and forth to each other. And you are the child that is running in between them, passing the paper back and forth like, here you go, daddy. Here you go, mommy. Here you go, daddy. Here you go, mommy. You're just running back and forth. And then they have banquets and galas and they sit together and talk about how money has just passed hands back and forth, and how millions of people have done it for them. And you know, to continue, this paper is not what they're after at all. It's your energy in doing these things for them. It's your soul. It's the thing inside this vessel that they're attached to. They're also attached to the physical labor, but that also is an energy. They have so much money, so why would they care about it? Why would they care about it? And let me explain about what I mean by that. They have now entered or have been living in the dimension where money is making itself. And you can get there too. It's just an energy. But when you enter that dimension, you enter that place of existence, that's not what you're after anymore. You're after something else that excites you, that gives you, that's why you see these TV shows and these movies where rich people, they're not satisfied. They're like doing the craziest shit. And people without that sort of like power, they're disgusted. They're like, why would you want to see somebody doing these things in the middle of a party like this? Why would you want to see somebody dancing and bathing in your feces? Why would you? Because it's not about the money anymore. It's went above that now, and it's went into a very dark space and place. They are so studied on spirituality, on the spirituality of simply existing in your highest state within this vessel, that money is not the target. They've reached that point, but they're using it for wickedness. What I need you to do, my love, is to get above that level. You'll already be stronger because you are building your empire out of love. It will go for centuries, for eons, and it will grow and it will change and it will expand and it'll be beautiful. Get to know what love really is, who love really is. Trust me, they about it. It's about love, is about that action. They taught you love in a very namby-pamby sort of way, in a way that is built out of obsession of someone or something. You might have never even met or understood or known that love is truly multifaceted, and that just like us, it is not a monolith. Building your empire on love is truly like building with vibranium, super glue, whatever you decide. It's like building with that. It is unbreakable. Don't be afraid of the story that is already unfolding before your eyes. You have already won. The story has literally already been written. So walk in that. And when there is ever a chance that fear and doubt want to enter your mind and make you run back, scream to the heavenly realms, no, I'm not doing it. And I need your help to make sure I don't go back. Baby, I be calling every other second. No, I'm not doing it. I ain't going. I'm going to sit here peaceably, because this right here is real peace. Y'all, this right here is real peace. Being able to feed people is real peace. Being able to house people is real peace. Being able to go on a trip is awesome. It's amazing. And that money will come. Shoot, I mean, we saw how Solomon was living. That man was building empire after temple, after home. The money and the luxuries will come. But being able to clothe somebody, house somebody, feed somebody, have a neighborhood of people that love you and care about you, that truly feels amazing. I'm telling you, it truly feels amazing. You feel so fulfilled. You feel so alive. Like when I was doing social work and I wasn't completely stressed out and crying, because you deal with sad situations every day, I was ecstatic that I got to house somebody. Yes. And I would write their name down, and I should have bought the gold stars like I wanted to, but I wanted to put a little gold star by their name. Look at me out here doing the thing. You will feel so fulfilled in helping people than going after these material things. I'm not joking. 18:18 on the clock. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I've been talking for 20 minutes. I have missed y'all. I'm glad that you're back. Please share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this video if it helped you in any way. It's kind of similar to my previous video, but it's different. So comment your thoughts on both videos. Let me know what you think. And peace, light, and love, y'all. Let's get it.